Greetings, my fellow servants of the God Emperor. It is the Ash Heritor, and welcome back to Rogue Trader. We are on our way back to Dargonus after, doing more important things than going to Dargonus in the previous episode. Honestly, who cares about Dargonus? Whatever's happening there, Apparently, we've been hearing some reports that the Drukhari may be on the planetary, or maybe planet side, and, skinning people alive. And all that, and that somewhere between 30 and 50% of the population has been killed by the Drukhari. Look, we had a party to go to, all right? Those numbers are, they're in acceptable bounds. Anyways, here we are. We're flying our way back. We're in Trinitos, around WARPSTONE, and immediately we get an emergency report.
Lord Captain, emergency report. The augurs have detected several void ships slowly encircling us. Our requests for this pursuit to cease have been completely ignored, but an unmanned vessel has been dispatched in our direction, broadcasting only two words, gift and Hidari.
Uh-oh. That's the guy that just, gifted her a thing.
Exalted One, incinerate these void jackals. What does it mean? Jai's agitated voice comes on the Vox channel. Cyrene, this whole thing stinks worse than a dead Grox, and it's also eerily similar to how Kasbalican agents operate. With your permission, I would like to see what kind of gift those tight-lipped ashmags have sent me.
The Vox Master patiently awaits your instructions, flipping switches and occasionally emitting crackling static from her integrated Vox systems. What ships are they?
A frigate and 4 raiders, Lord Captain. No identifying marks, so they're probably pirates. Although the Augur Master reports that they are well coordinated, more so than your typical Void rabble.
I wish to contact the Pursuer's flagship.
Apologies, Lord Captain. Our attempted calls to the unknown Pursuer's ships are being automatically relayed to the beacon on the pilotless vessel.
Pilotless vessel. This sounds like some Battle of the Blackwater. We're gonna send in an unmanned ship that I'm sure is filled with lovely surprises. We're not bringing any package on board. I sense a trap. I'm not prepared to risk any lives.
The not knowing is tearing me apart, Cyrene, but I do respect your decision. I would think twice and think again in your shoes before I sent my own guys off to only the Exalted One knows where.
Static comes over the line. The siren blasts again, and the Vox Master turns to you.
We have finally been alerted to an incoming Vox transmission. My officers are standing by to connect you to the unidentified parties.
Let us see who would display such impudence to a rogue trader.
It will be done, Lord Captain.
A minute later, the Vox line crackles with static, followed by a rough, drunken voice.
Well, I'll be. It's her ladyship rogue trader von Throne-damned Valancius. I humbly tug my forelock to you, milady. We mean no offense. Our convoy is but a mark of respect for your holy self. You wouldn't have stopped to talk to us, would you, if we hadn't given your officers a good scare, eh?
Toto the Vulture.
Oh, where are my manners? I forgot to introduce myself. Toto the Vulture, at your most noble service.
In the Emperor's name, state your business or get off my Vox channel.
Yes, the Emperor protects your ladyship. I won't keep you long. The thing is, I got a special mission for you. A little bird told my boss that you've got rats on your ship. Well, we're the best rat catchers this side of the maw, your trader ship, and we're ready to take that problem right off your hands. All you have to do is put Jai Hidari on a pod and send her straight to the coordinates we'll give you. My boss has been after her a while now, and he's generous to help those who help him.
Probably not.
You're no vulture, Toto. You're the worst kind of ashmag.
A voice just as rough as Toto the Vulture's bursts onto the Vox channel.
Tell me, you son of a Grox and a void jackal, who sent you? And the critter runs right into the trap.
The Vulture chuckles hoarsely.
I'm afraid I can't reveal his name.
That's it. How terribly dull. Tolleman, alert all stations. Prepare to engage.
So the answer's no, then? Ah, that's probably for the best, your ladiness. I make a bad negotiator, but a damn fine pirate.
Before the Vox transmission cuts off, you hear a rasping shout.
Falco says hello, Jihadari, and screw you!
Alright, well, time to kill some pirates. Falco. We've heard, yeah. I think Falco's servant was the one that was... It was either Falco himself or Falco's servant that was giving Jai the, or that came to, yeah, dispense with gifts. Hold on, I need to open my window. Jumping spider sadly caught in my house. It needs to go outside.
The whispers sound distant.
Right.
The future is uncertain.
Viper-class destroyers. These are new. I don't think we've faced these before, have we? No. Not sure what they do. I don't remember what they are. And, what's the frigate that we're up against here? Ah, Falchion. Alright. Are we sure that's a Falchion? That looks like a sword-class frigate, which is exactly what we have. The Falchion should have a snub front. Kinda like a Falchion. Right, let's make short work of these idiots. 2 destroyers. Kill them first. Right now, I'll kill the frigate first. So let's see here. To keep things interesting, we'll fly forward. I'll launch my torpedoes right here. Send them straight forward. Will be our nice Melta torpedoes. We have nothing quite in range just yet, so I will advance up through here. We're gonna just go straight ahead. That way we can bring our 4 weapons to bear. The God's Bane lances. What should I be shooting my prow weapons here first? What is this again? This is a macro battery, right? No, it's also a lance battery. Alright, well, lance batteries it is. Okay, its shields are gone. Let's tap it with the lances here.
We broke their shield, Lord Captain.
We sure did. And then I can move up to here, which will not have me in range to use these. But if I go here, then I certainly can. I won't be able to use my other one, though. Or I go here, I shallow jump forward, and I can use both. That sounds like the better idea. Let's do that. Nope, wrong one. That's warp wave. Let's do a shallow jump. Okay, hi. How you doing? Unfortunately, this is going to hit the other shields. That's alright. Get rid of those. Okay, they're still standing, but we even pierced the shields a little, and then we'll do some damage to this destroyer right here. Okay. It's not looking too thrilled with us. Can we reload? We cannot. I could strafe? What do I want to reinforce my shields? I think I want to reinforce... Which shields, though? That's the question. I think I'm going to reinforce my starboard. Yeah. How did we get the reload? That's, here. Expeditious reload. So I guess that starts off on cooldown. Alright, so they're shooting back right into our reinforced shields. So now they're going to shoot at our torpedoes. That's fine. Okay, they're shooting torpedoes of their own. They're not going to be a problem, and they're just positioned in an absolutely wonderful manner for us. Okay. Ooh. Not sure what's going on there. Okay, they're shooting at us. They're going to be able to get past our shields here a little bit. Oh, okay. Never mind. And we're looking pretty good. They're also lobbing torpedoes, but both of these are a problem for our allied frigate here. We should be able to deal with this just fine. Ooh, we have a potential choice of targets here. So I can swing around and take this one out. Whereas this guy, we're not going to be able to do that too. So I'm sending the torpedoes right over here. Goodbye. Alright, now it's our turn. So what we can do here is do a new heading. Basically, swing around completely. If we were to go like so, our main gun would be in range, but what if we were to go like this instead? Yeah, even better. Yeah, I'm okay with that. We'll do it like that. We don't need to use our new heading just yet. We can always use it for the latter part of our turn. And, so this should hit the prow.
Breach in our enemy's defenses!
Alright. Well, problem solved. Okay. New heading would allow us to go all the way around like this. Sounds good to me. And then what we can do... I can't strafe, huh? Okay. Any weapons I have that might be in range here? I could use this. We would not have range on the enemy ship, even with an extra range of 2. Okay. So that's not going to help there. What can we do? There's a whole lot of torpedoes. They're going to be flying every which way. Our frigate's probably going to get absolutely shafted. That's fine. I'm okay with where everyone is. I mean, we can put some damage into these torpedoes, I suppose. Why not? And yeah, these guns are going to be doing nothing. I am going to reinforce the port shields in case we get hit as that thing swings around. See if we can't take no damage. Alright. He avoided. Alright, why are you shooting at that one? It's like... Really? Okay, I mean, that's fine. Some damage in there. Alright. Good, good. I think you're still going to get tagged by that one. But at least we took one of them out. I don't know if it's going to survive 4 torpedoes. Oh, it lived. What do you know? Okay. Well, time to go hunting. So let's swing around up here. No sense in wasting our torpedoes for this final kill. It's got no shields on this side, so I think our regular guns are going to put an end to this one. Goodbye. Well, Toto the Vulture, rest in pieces. We of course have to wait until the torpedoes have expended their fuel and self-detonated, so that one's gone. Alright, sword class frigate will get out of the way. So we got, yeah, Falco here is hunting for Jai. I don't plan on letting him take Jai. Okay. Excellent. That was a little bit of fun right there. They attacked us. How rude. Let's quickly check our colonies, make sure there's nothing that we need to actually do. Here, anything that we can set up here on WARPSTONE? No. What about on Janus? Okay, the reaping is done, so more profit factor and more provisions, and we can proceed onwards to build nothing because there's nothing more to be built. Dargonus. We are still getting shipments from Dargonus, so that's a good sign. Decree on diligence. Do we want to process people into corpse starch? Why not? You never have too much corpse starch. Besides, laziness is, ooh, look at that. Profit factor, and we get 10 mobile extractions from Viabos, or sorry, from Kiavagama. And then we can build one of these 3 top tier ones. Let's check here. Inferno. The Magos Metallurgicus are proposing a massive tectonic plate detonation to awaken the planet's great volcanoes. Smelting shops housed inside their flaming vents can produce plasteel of incredible purity. The earthquakes, tectonics, instability, and the ash clouds that will forever envelop the sky of Kiavagama are a small price for such a success. Okay, we would gain an armored prow. Front-focused armor design of the concentrates of the thickest adamantium armor in the ship's prow compartment, allowing the ship to break through heavy enemy fire during the relentless push. We would gain +4 to prow plating. The ram of the ship causes internal fires. The number of fires depends on the size of the target. Okay. -3 security. 12 plasteel. Don't really need the plasteel. 2 profit factors, nice. This I don't care about. Armored Rage. Kiavagama will be granted a sacred writ authorizing the production of war machines. Amidst the solemn flickering of lumens, fierce machine spirits of battle tanks, armored transports, and artillery cannons will awaken, craving the blood of heretics and Xenos alike. So we would get the Titan Forged Lance weapon. That's a pretty good lance. Okay. +2 profit factor, and we would gain 9 weapons. We could use some extra weapons, but let's look here, because it's going to block unwelcome guests if we do that. A mysterious explorer ship, the Exaltation, has landed on the world's surface. The tech priests graciously informed the authorities that they had taken control of nearby manufactorums in order to perform the rites of ship maintenance and made servitors of the worker units deployed there. The servants of the Omnissiah requested enormous quantities of priceless materials without saying a word as to the purpose of their visit. Or the details of their mission. They expressed their gratitude for the assistance and vaguely promised a reward commensurate with the planetary authorities' contribution. Okay, this does sound interesting. We would lose 3 efficiency. We would gain 9 mechanisms. We could use mechanisms. Plus 2 profit factor is pretty good. And our ship would gain the Eye of the Omnissiah. The auger system is connected to the mighty cogitation blocks offered by the Explorators as a gift of the rogue trader. Their computing power is so great that augurs can pick up even the slightest vulnerabilities in enemy defenses. Enemies suffer -10 to their evasion. So all 3 of these are going to offer us some void ship related stuff. Honestly, I think I'm going to wait till we get unwelcome guests. So we need Vigil of the Tech Guard. We can't. Okay. Armored Rage it is. Alright. Regardless, I would have read this just to see what it was and what we were missing, so. We'll get Armored Rage, we'll start producing war machines and battle tanks. Sounds good to me. Ah, there was one more. No, there was not one more. Alright. Let's get out of here. Off to the next system, wherever that might be. Whoa. Remember, guys, if you are enjoying this series, do drop this video a like. It helps out with the algorithm. You know, YouTube is obviously not my primary source of income with the rather small channel that I still have, but it is a source of income, and any increased traffic helps me out a fair bit. So we got +4 profit factor. That's pretty cool. Just from planets increasing their production and all that. Yeah, then we're gonna hit Mundus Valancius. Here we shall be. Let's go to Dargonus and see what kind of horrors the Drukhari have wrought upon our population. Hopefully they haven't stolen our sun. That would be bad. Nope. Sun appears to still be there. That's nice. Yeah. We needed to return to Dargonus. It does say that on a quest marker there. I just thought it was for something else. I think I looked at it and was like, yeah, I don't know. Doesn't seem like it's that important. We dealt with the Drukhari raiders. Okay, well, let's head down to the Von Valancius Palace. Who is coming along? You know what? Irliet's coming along because this is going to deal with the Drukhari. Jai, you could be effective. Abelard, you have the ship. Actually, Abelard should come along. Heinrich should also come along. Cassia, you're going to stay in space. Pascal, you can stay and maintain the ship. Pascal, you have the ship. Do I trust Pascal with the ship? Not really, but I think I trust him more with the ship than Cassia or Adira. Not that I don't trust Cassia, it's just she's a bit naive and prone to some coming to weird conclusions. Normally I'd entrust Abelard to this, but his family's down here. I think he would want to find out what's going on Dargonus, considering that is where his family is currently seated at. So, again, I'm going to try and bring the most, lore-relevant characters to each mission. I'm not bringing characters specifically for their skills or anything, because I want to use everybody equally, almost equally, looking at you, Adira. Her, I'll bring less than the others, because of the fact that she's such a liability. And some build overlap. Anyways, yeah, here we are. This doesn't look very good. What are these? Dead witches. Alright, well, it looks like they've got things under control. Oh, we can even loot that one. Perfect. Okay, where are we? We can go back. Alright, can I look at... Why are we here? Excuse me?
Is there money to be made?
No, what are you doing? Okay. Who are you? Are you my seneschal? Not the seneschal, but the chancellor. I think you're my chancellor. She's bowing to Argenta. Yeah, Clementia, indeed. Clementia looks haggard, with deep shadows under her eyes and hands trembling slightly. She is staring at you with a mixture of amazement and bitterness. Your ladyship, is it really you? We lost all hope of seeing you again. Dargonus
has been hit by a massive Xenos attack. The fleet's resistance was broken in mere hours, and then the invaders commenced a planetary raid. The planetary defense forces were able to hold the inner perimeters of several cities. 2 of the attacks were stifled on approaches to settlements. The flights continue here as well in the Von Valancius Palace, or the fights continue.
Lady Westarian, where is Archelaus Scalander? I thought I'd see him here by your side.
The Secretary's exact whereabouts are unknown, but under normal circumstances, he hardly ever set foot outside the palace grounds. I'm sure you realize what this could mean.
The Drukhari are after living victims, above all else. Why would they waste their forces assaulting the palace when they could be storming another city?
Alas, I don't know the answer, your ladyship. When the Xenos attacked the palace, they sent a force so great that the increased warden presence and the defense perimeter were wiped out in minutes. By the throne, whatever they're looking for in there, they've spared no troops to get their hands on it.
Something to do with, Theodora, I would imagine. I need details. What has transpired on the planet?
The attack began a few hours before the dawn over the capital. They attacked the fleet first. We received boarding calls right before we lost communications with the crews. Their sacrifice wasn't for naught. The ground troops had time to start mobilizing, and the civilians went on to organize the defenses. Several hive cities managed to hold their perimeters, others sustained greater losses, and 2 cities were completely devastated. Our intelligence still knows nothing about the fates of millions of people. There is a high likelihood that we've lost them forever.
No, we're not going to say they've all failed. You did all you could. Xenos are dangerous opponents.
Thank you, your ladyship. But once the battles have concluded, I would still like to launch a large-scale inspection in the defense forces. Our losses are too great. I want to make sure that all of this is due to our accursed enemy's superior numbers, not traitors in our midst.
Where's Governor Drivestem?
The governor is currently protected within a well-fortified bunker, as are the heads of the noble families.
Clementia grinds her teeth audibly. Still,
Each family has provided all available resources to the defense of Dargonus, or rather, the defense of their respective regions.
and what's the current situation? She closes her eyes for a second, giving in to the overwhelming exhaustion.
The PDF is on its last legs, your ladyship. We've been waging a war of attrition for too long. Without any chance of support from outside, I pray to the Emperor that your arrival will change the tide of this operation. I have a feeling that the palace is the anchor point of the enemy's raid. Our Vox engineers are registering unknown signals coming from your residence to other areas of the planet. The scum must have set up a control center inside. We take out their command, and we'll weaken their peripheral forces.
Enough talking. I'm going in.
Clementia bows. With awe and gratitude, I transfer the command of the ground operation over to you, your ladyship. The local troops are at your service. I beg of you, save Dargonus.
Soldiers, the rogue trader is with us and therefore the Emperor himself. Everyone who can hold a weapon to the front line. Sergeant, for what? We've lost already. What's the point?
Uh-oh.
Well, any more cowards here? To the line!
Summary executions will continue until morale improves. Good ol' Imperium. Let's see here. We have some dead Drukhari, quite a lot of them. Ooh, okay. Xenos artifacts. Here, I actually quickly wanted to look at, because we had a... Let's look here in type, rather than... Because we need to look at the Theodora's stuff here. I think we can, like, drop these at this point, because we can't get rid of them. I wish you could just get rid of things. Nothing that can be added to cargo. This can be added to cargo, the blasphemous prison, but I feel like I should probably be holding on to that for some reason. Might be a quest item. This thing... I don't know. Dried berries. What do we have these for? Leaflets. Can drop all of these. I don't think we need the Anvers leaflets. Anvers are done for. you. Drop that as well. What is this? Fine Amasek. That might be useful. This is some other planet's phenomenon. Okay, these might be the like main quest items. Bridge cache. Officer key. Old key. And none of these we can actually like use for anything else. Strange memo. Yeah, we already did everything that was required with that. I really wish that items that you no longer needed could just be sent to cargo, even if it was just for, like, nothing. Unknown Officer's Diary of Violence and Salvation. Because I think we had a, okay, here we go. I just wanted to make sure that, yeah, Theodora von Valancius' personal notes. I don't think we actually read this. Data deleted, entry damaged. Rogue trader like a lackey. It is humiliating and dispiriting to put up with the part of an errand servant to an inglorious madman vested with even greater power than that of any rogue trader. Alas, when one side of the scales holds my pride, and the other the fate of the von Valancius protectorate, and my bloodline, choice becomes a futile illusion. It would be far too naive of me not to prepare for the worst. Epitaph will decide the future of the Expanse as a whole. But I have some time at my disposal until then. Heirs with the von Valancius blood in them will soon be located and brought to me. I cannot afford to delay the choice of successor any longer. Okay, so she knew... I think I did read this, actually. Yeah, she was up to something. She's working for this epitaph because she feels she has no choice, and believed that she was probably going to be shuffled off, as you say, sooner rather than later, hence the choosing of the heir. So I think she knew she was going to bite it. Okay, that's a lot of goods. It's basically a holy cargo. Or holy gifts
Keep
cargo
your
right
wits
there.
about you.
Yeah, alright, we have a dead warden here. Loot his stuff. Okay, just flak armor and a las gun. Hey, it's going to cargo. Oh, that was the one that just got
is engulfed
shot.
in smoke. And your palace, it's... We will cleanse it, rogue trader. Down to the very last Xenos.
Now hold on here. There's one Xenos
To
here
the
that...
very last Xenos. Must be merely a monkey figure of speech, yes? State your intention. I have traveled far darker paths.
Can you, shoot that
I
one?
am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Xenos scum! You don't belong in this galaxy!
The sound of frightened prey. Tantalizing.
Alright, we're gonna send our, see, I'll go right here. I don't need to be shooting necessarily. We got a warden here. We got Jai. Jai can come in close, or Jai can even go up here. There's no reason to go up there, though. But I'll stash her back behind here. She can move quickly. Iliet, yeah, I'd like to have you in a good position, but we don't really have a very good position for you anywhere where you can shoot. You know what? Fine. I'm gonna put Iliet right here, and I'll put Argenta right here in the middle. So let's start our battle. Who's gonna go first? We can make Argenta go first. Argenta can shoot things.
It's as good as done.
Argenta likes shooting things, especially when they're Xenos. Alright. What kind of DACA are you gonna do? It's not a question of if she's gonna DACA, it's just, you know, what kind of DACA. I think it's gonna be semi-automatic, because we actually want to hit these guys. It's not ideal. But this will be auto hits, so let's first drop a confident approach. That's always good. And, yeah, let's give you the DACA, okay, or not. We can't shoot that one anymore, apparently. Then I guess it's gonna be you. Blam!
My emperor!
Run and gun, or we do wildfire. Let's do a wildfire, then we can basically just use this again and still get more. Alright.
I'll do it.
And let's drop a Furious Recital. I think this is as close as the enemies are gonna get. So, that was my turn, and let's juice up Heinrichs. Okay. Now it's my turn again, what do you know? Okay. Let's drop a forewarning on Heinrichs. He's gonna take some heat here in a minute. I'm gonna also drop a prescience on Heinrichs, because that's gonna help with him. And, oh boy. Yeah, let's do a front line right there. Sounds like a place for a front line. We'll put a rear. right here, because screw these two squares, apparently. I so wish you could rotate this. And we'll put a back line right there, I guess.
I'll see to it personally.
Sure thing. Now, I have 3 action points left. Heinrichs is already juiced. We're going to juice up Argenta.
If not me.
And I'm actually going to give Heinrichs a turn here. So Heinrichs can drop buffs on us. So he's got some buff abilities. He's got Word of the Emperor, which is free. So that can hit everyone. Like that. Perfect.
Let's see to it.
Fantastic. You can also
For the
drop Shield of the
throne's
Emperor.
glory.
You can also drop Iron Arm for free
I
on
want to
yourself.
get to
This
it.
is getting out of hand. He still has 3 action points left. And, well, I mean, I got 3 action points left. Still. Warp speed?
But of course, Lord Captain.
And charge? Oh my god.
Naturally.
Yeah, he'll take some attacks of opportunity, that's fine.
This can't be over.
Regrettably for you, it is over. And we'll Death Whisper this one? Oh my... Wow. And then we can do a free action Invigorate. I don't even know how we're chaining all this stuff together, but you know what? It's cool. We don't need to do a free action Invigorate. Nobody's damaged. Okay. That was an effective turn.
You will pay for this.
Where are you going? Not today. Are these the only 3? I probably didn't need to do all of this setup. It was just these 3 enemies here.
Intent.
Alright. Let's see here. We got... Yeah, you're dead. Let's just not beat around that bush. Goodbye.
Foul breath.
And, I think you're also about to be dead.
If I must.
Is that all of them? No. There's more. Where, though? Ah, here. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna need to relocate, then. There's a bunch of them right up there, and they're gonna come spilling down this way. So I'm not in a very good position. There's also no cover for her here, unless we go all the way back. Still, even then, no cover. Do we send her on a deep flank? She's not really the type for this sort of thing, but I have nowhere better for her to go. Otherwise, we have to wait for them to come down here. Man, I'm just gonna run her all the way down this way.
Swift and silent.
And she can jump back here. Okay, well, you can still shoot again, which is pretty good. You still have, yeah, 2 action points. Nothing more to be done aside from shooting, I guess. So we may as well take a pot shot here, get some bullet penetration. That didn't do any,
From my
but
side.
that's alright. That's alright. We can dispatch one of them. Like, what's the dispatch gonna do? Let me check here. The attack cannot miss and deals 50% more damage. It also deals an additional 25% damage equal, or additional damage equal to 25% of the target's missing wounds. I don't know if that's worth it, but we could dismantling attack that one. Why not? No? Or we just do the dispatch here. Can't miss. Oh, there's even more. Bunch of witches. Let's give it a try. Let's see how effective this is. Okay. Okay. It's not too bad. Would have liked to kill there, but that's okay. Alright, so, let's see here. Giant, you can run up this way. There are things we can do here. So, you have move. Somewhere. Why can you not use
You
this?
jest, surely.
This is unavailable for reasons that are beyond me. I cannot use either of my officer's abilities. Strange. I'm not really sure why I'm unable to do that now all of a sudden. I mean, I can use Voice of Command. I guess I will.
I can do
Let's
that.
use it on
With the right
Abelard.
incentive.
And I can take press
You've
the
got a
advantage
problem.
here.
I've got a prize.
And, no sense? What about taking aim? We could give you take aim? Sure. Yeah, I don't really have much else to do, so I'll drop a strong point on Irliet. Nope. I'll drop a strong point on
I can do
Abelard.
that with
Give
the
him
right
some
incentive.
temporary hit points.
Moving out.
You call this a strike?
Follow my lead.
Alright, there goes our sergeant. Not very well done there.
Bring agony.
Ouch. Yeah, as it turns out, planetary defense fighters are no match for witches. Well, at least that witch sucks. Alright, now it's Jai's turn again, and now she can do something. Okay, that must have just been an extra turn for Jai.
Am I getting paid for this?
Alright, so we're going to give Abelard move, because he's the
Follow my
slowest
lead.
in the group, so that's going to let him go on a flank. We can then give... Hold on. I'm actually going to head down this way,
I know
Run
what
on
I'm
over here.
doing, usually.
and we can give
Don't get too cocky.
her that, and then we can give her an
You've
extra
got a
turn.
problem? I've got a prize.
Perfect. 2 actions. There are several options here. We can shoot that one, finish that one off.
I
Do it.
am not your seed.
Down. Perfect. We're almost at momentum again. I can shoot again. I don't think... Oh, you are in range. Would you look at that? What do I have? I have the blast pistol.
Tell
Cool.
me, and it is done.
Nice damage. Didn't actually expect that to do much, but sure enough, there we are. Okay, no, can't use that. Can we drop this on you? We can.
I can do
Okay, so
that
if anybody
with the
takes
right
that one
incentive.
out, they'll get extra action points. And then I'm going
Am
to
I getting
use
paid for this?
plus the advantage, and let's end our turn.
Suffering will sustain me.
Okay, well that one's dead.
Stay vigilant.
Okay,
I will tear your heart out for this.
okay, just ignoring the sergeant there. Oh, yeah, it actually, Oh, wow. Well, I mean, I thank you for coming into, close bolter range. Oh, Argenta can use her, Oh, joy. Steady
Power
superiority.
resides in the will of the righteous.
So. 81% chance of hitting. That
As
sounds
the
like a
Emperor
good...
commands.
Goodbye.
For a flesh crafter.
And then
God
she can
Emperor,
move.
move through me. Be the fire in my
Do we have
heart.
range on you? We sure do.
I'll do it. I'll return the pain tenfold.
So let's do a run and
Faith
gun
without
first.
deeds is worthless.
Then we'll run up to here. I can whip out my other bolter here. Get some shots in
I'll
on
do it.
you. Oh, you lived. And then we'll switch to our pistol again and switch
Doubt
to
is for the
wildfire, where she can do a nice single shot and
I'll do
remove
it.
this one from the equation. Goodbye. Oh, she is, this is like Argenta's happy place. Slaughtering Xenos. Immediately gains plus 11 movement points. Let's save that for next turn. For now, I'm going to
As
move
the
her right
Emperor
here.
commands, I act.
Okay, Heinrichs. Everyone here is dead, but everyone up there is still alive. We can't actually go that way. Okay, so we have to go around here.
I need a
That's
foothold.
what I'm going to do. Boy, he is fast. Can we make anybody else fast? Can we give warp speed to Abelard?
Let's
We
see
can.
to it.
Let's do it. Alright. Oh, joy. I think everything's fine. I think it's okay. I'm sure that's
I won't
normal.
object to it.
Charge forward,
But
drop
of
an endure.
course, Lord Captain.
Do we want to throw an iron arm on anyone? Guess we can iron arm
see to it.
Abelard. It's going to be a little ways away, I don't think. Getting a little more concerned about all of this warp business happening here. I don't think you can grenade anybody that's that distant, sadly, so we'll end our turn. Okay. Okay, so Abelard is going to just run on this way. So he's got 22 movement points. So he can drop a cautious approach. And I guess we could charge, just to get some extra distance. And we do have a gun, which we can use. Can we devastating attack? Target's next attack. If it hits. I mean, why not, right? Just to make sure.
Target well.
Let me educate you on the art of pain.
I will do my duty.
Okay, we'll drop a sworn enemy. Can I hit them with the scream? I cannot. Or sorry, we'll drop endure, not sworn enemy. And then I will brace for impact in case they come at me. Okay, I will advance up over this way. Oh, we can let Abelard go again, actually. That's not a terrible idea. Let's give him forewarning. We have momentum. Oh, joy. Okay. So I'm going to give him... Or I can give Argento voice of command, or I can give you voice of command. I'm going to give... First off, drop a front line right there. Then I'm going to give Abelard the extra
You
turn.
should feel honored to witness this.
So that he can just run on in there.
My place is at the fore.
Hopefully he can get a charge in on one of these guys. Perfect. Lovely.
Stroke of luck.
Drop a sworn enemy on that one.
It will be done.
Let's go devastating attack here. And then you can do an AoE here. Alright, that one's dead. Single attack here.
Indeed.
Goodbye. Alright, enemies are dead. That was cool. It's a nice kind of big battlefield. It's fun. Let's grab all of these Drukhari weapons. I think it's basically just going to be stuff that we're sending into the cargo at this point. Don't need
Always
any more
keep
of it.
your eye on the
There's going to be
prize.
plenty more around here, along with something that we can dismantle up there. That's interesting. And there are some goods right on over this way. Okay. Fantastic. And
Do
another
you require inquisitorial approval?
dead Drukhari. Ooh, another blast pistol. I don't think we need another blast pistol. We already have two. So, always add to cargo. And what's going on over here? Numerous bodies litter the ground. Some corpses were mutilated with particular cruelty, while others were killed quickly, almost in passing. Casual, Oh, look, there's that painting I have. It's on my, it's on my wall in my room.
Plan.
In real life painting. It's a poster, but it's pretty cool.
One and it's done.
Dismantle. Okay. Oh, we received 2 crack grenades from that. Okay.
Is there
Let's head up
money
here.
to be made?
There's a trap to disarm up not too far from here. Ooh, those are Reaver jet bikes. That's cool. Ah, these must have been the Reaver jet bike pilots. Interesting. Would have been cool if we actually fought Reaver jet bikes. I don't know how they would do that in this game. The stele is severely damaged, apparently by accident rather than deliberate vandalism. You can disarm that trap, and we can
I better myself through my service.
loot these enemies here, and also the dead warden. What does it say? The armor of this tank was riddled with holes, and the remains of the team are visible through the breaches. Grisly. Okay, we're gonna head on over
keep my
here.
options open.
Make our way towards the palace. Yeah, we can actually loot the Reaver jet bike. Can I fly it? Tech use, 100%.
My pleasure.
Nice. Get some extra goods there. How are you doing? The bloodied soldier lets out an incoherent moan, clutching his mangled face. Let's give him some aid.
A
You
trivial
lean over the
task.
soldier and spot the unarmed mine hidden under his body. Oh, God. Lore Xenos, or we can use a multi-key. 84%. Let's just use the multi-key. We got 24
A job
of
for
them.
me.
Okay, that's grim. The warden mutters objects of thanks and holds out an object for you to take. We've received Protector of the Faith. What is that? Type, what's the newest thing we got? Protector of the Faith. Oh, you just happen to have a greatsword, huh? When the wielder hits a demon for the first time in combat, that demon becomes blinded for 1 round. So, I'm gonna keep the Ancient Force Sword. Protector of the Faith does extra damage, but this has the extra psi rating. Or basically deals extra psi rating in damage, which I don't think is factored into the Ancient Force Sword. It might be already, but I'm not sure. This? No. Plus 10% dodge is just good boots. I actually want to see here. I might give this to Irliet. Make sure she doesn't get hit. I don't think we need the athletics on her. I'm gonna give her these boots. Okay. Man, I want to use a heavy stubber on somebody. I just don't know who. So yeah, ooh, I want to quickly look up who left the comment and credit where credit's due. Give me 1 second here. Yeah, it was Wolfric. It was you. Abelard is indeed proficient with Meltas. This is better. Alright then. Yep, that is a better item. We have the calibrated heavy stubber and a regular heavy stubber. I don't think we're ever going to use two, so let's get rid of that. Yeah, there's the Shard Carbine, only has a burst fire ability. Thanks to the comment mentioning that. Psyker's Breastplate, heavy armor. Right, that's why we couldn't really use that with anyone. The Mazoa Pattern Hand Flamer, on the other hand. I think I'm actually going to give to Argenta as her secondary weapon, and then we can just ditch this mace. Because I don't think we need it. Sword? I'll hold on to it. Might be useful. Where is it? There's the nullifying. I'll keep the nullifying shotgun. You never know. Or whatever. I'm just gonna do all of that later. We switched up some stuff. So she's got 2 pistols. She doesn't actually need to, like, fight in melee, you know? She can use her pistols in melee. And one of them is an auto hit and an auto crit.
And done. Let us not dawdle.
And in case there's large groups of enemies... God damn it.
I will endure.
Will you? I'm sure you will, but... You do need more medkits, and also more grenades. Let's do through type here. Type in ascending order. Equip a crack grenade and one of these fancy frag grenades. And then you can heal yourself.
Administration is a holy task.
Okay, Chirurgeon medkit. And you're still damaged. Fresh injury. That should have fixed it.
My thoughts.
So let's use one of these.
Take this and stay out of my way.
There we go.
Blessed be the hand of the healer.
I must admit that I had misgivings about the Holy Inquisition's particular interest in Kiava Gamma. But after what we saw on the industrial world, I am relieved that the deeply esteemed interrogator was with us after all.
Yep. I am
You
too.
are awfully choosy, old man. When the Ajin lead you to a world captured by the arch-enemy, you should be grateful for any help you receive. Not just from deeply esteemed gentlemen.
Gates have been swept off their mighty hinges, most likely as a direct hit from a powerful weapon.
Rise to the top.
Yeah.
Or
Hi, Tazara. When Tazara notices you, her face contorts into a mask of rage. The Drukhari's lips stretch into a predatory grin that bears no trace of her former haughtiness, only the promise of pain.
You, malformed monkey, putrid vermin, you will pay for every moment I have spent on this pitiful planet.
This is it, the true face of the Dark Ones. Her anger at you is so great that she has shed her mask and revealed the beast beneath.
Little Asuriani, the monkey's obedient servant, try to survive the future, then the two of us will still have plenty of fun.
The Drukhari licks her lips with her forked tongue.
Tell me what your objective is in this palace, and I might grant you a swift death. I will not stoop to explain myself to a monkey, let alone a worm like you. A swift death? I will teach you the true art of killing. One drop of blood, one moment of insufferable agony at a time.
Tazara's shriek drops to a hiss.
I suspected that you and that trueborn cur were working together. He did not make me and my sisters linger here on a whim. He had a reason, and that reason involves you, yes? Is that it? Tell me! Just a nod so I can stand before the Archon and accuse him of treachery and compromising the raid.
You talking to me? What Trueborn are you referring to? Squabbles between false allies is the favorite part of the Drukhari, after torture, that is. Heinrich sounds pleased. He is clearly enjoying the sight of the Xenos rage. Okay, she is talking to me. That doesn't piss her off even more.
How does it feel to be used, Tazara? You have entertained me well. Now do me a favor and die.
Gotta troll the enemy. Alright, we'll put Cyrene right there. Abelard. Wish there was a way to get to slightly further up cover. Yeah, this is all gonna get into our way. But we've gotta do it. Ooh, no cover here. There's some cover here, though. Oh! Enthralled Marauders and a Kabalite Warrior. Well, we can have Heinrichs kill them. Jai. Jai, you'll be right here. Argenta, you'll be right here. Where's Irliad? Irliad could just park back all the way in the back, or we can move Argenta somewhere else. We could put Argenta... Damn it. Where can I go? I'm going to move back here. I'm going to put Argenta here, and then we're going to put Irliad right up here, so that she has full view of this battle, and a battle it will be. It's a lot of enemies. Even more back there. A Kabalite Heavy with a... just a blaster? Blast pistol, even? I'm not sure. But what weapons do you have? Okay, that's an Incubus Glaive. These are witches with knives, so they're going to be rushing us. Kabalite Warrior with a Splinter Rifle. Yeah, plenty of Kabalites with Splinter Rifles. So there's going to be a lot of fire we're going to be taking. We got one up here. Hopefully Heinrichs will deal with them. What's this? Activate the turret. Okay. Who has good logic in our group? I think nobody. Maybe Jai? Wish I could look at my character sheet right now. Well, she's in the right place for that, if that is indeed the case. Okay, my turn. So we gotta do some work real fast. Who will I give the first turn? I guess it's gonna be Argenta, because... Are there any enemies up here? There are not. There is a way around, but I don't think that's... Well, it would provide some cover to get to these ones, but... Ooh, a Thrall Master, huh? What do you have? Blast Pistol. Okay. More Splinter Rifles. Lots of enemy fire to worry about. This is probably actually going to be a hard encounter.
I'll make it happen.
I'm okay with. It's been a while since we've been properly challenged, so let's see exactly how much we will be challenged. So, Argenta can put some shots down range. It's just a question of where are we going to get the best results. That's not too bad. That's not that great. I don't want to hit any allies, so... I think this is probably our best bet. Just send them down here. Or we move her up. Can advance her? How far can we get? Problem is if we advance her, she will be suffering an accuracy penalty. So I think it's probably best that we just shoot first things first.
Faith without deeds is worthless. It's why I was chosen.
Okay, it's a bit of damage. It's not too bad.
That
We of
is
course
for
want to
the
drop
weak.
confident approach now. And then what we can do is dash her. Just gonna move her out of cover, and then we
As the
can
Emperor commands,
run and
I
gun her.
act.
Ah, it's not gonna actually put her into cover. She's just out. So we're gonna need Jai to, or I'm gonna need to have her act again. That's not gonna work. Okay. I'm going back into my cover.
Battle.
And let's see if we can hit something with our pistol here. We sure can. Only you, though. Well, you have been chosen.
I'll do it. For you, my Emperor!
I'll tear your heart out for this.
Okay, and let's give
It's as good as
Irliad
done.
this buff. Now it's my turn again. And I'm going to move into a better position, of which there are none. Fantastic. So I guess I'm just going to be doing some psychic stuff here. So, let's see here. Who is most likely to get
I'll make it
blasted?
happen.
Jai? And Jai is also the most likely to just die from getting blasted, so we'll buff her. I will buff Heinrichs with Prescience. I will drop a front line immediately right... Oh, damn it. Oh, there it is. Because Heinrichs is going to engage those real quick. Back line. So, forcing enemies to lose some dodge reduction.
I'll
We can
see
put that
to
there.
it personally.
And then we can put a rear. It's going to be wherever Argenta is going to be sitting. And Argenta needs to get closer. I would like her to... Yeah, there's too many melee enemies. They're actually going to come to us, probably. So let's just drop this right here.
I'll make it happen.
Okay. What other things can we do? We can drop a foreboding. Bubble right here. But a couple of us are going to move. We will take a bit of fire from them first, but... we'll be moving out of this radius before too long. So I think it's probably better that we actually... Oh, we can give Earliad a turn.
I won't
we already
compromise
buffed her
my
up?
principles.
Okay. Otherwise, I will buff up Jai.
Who, if not me?
And then I will give Earliad a turn, so that she can start
On
her
it.
funny business. So, she's going to start by taking cover.
This
in
tedium
perfect
is
spot.
beneath me.
That's now going to count, or getting 25% extra cover here. And I think, we'll drop Elusive Shadow. Oh, no, we only have 2 action points, so I would rather shoot. The question is, with what ability? Anybody have any, no, nobody has any of this on them. I want the enemies to get closer, so I'm going to start picking off some of these ranged targets. Anyone have any damage on them? You do, but you're weirdly enough out of range. Didn't expect that to happen. Who here... Or we can start doing some damage to Tazara. Let's actually do some damage to Tazara.
Fortune
Killing edge.
favors the swift.
Okay, that worked. Not bad. And that's my turn.
Malice drives me.
Ow.
Brace yourself, Avalon.
Let them tremble.
Yeah, this is the problem. These guys are actually accurate. Okay, well, I spoke too soon.
Out of my way!
Alright, you're coming for Heinrichs. This is perfect. Iliad's turn. Oh, look. Alright, now let's drop Elusive Shadow. I am then going to drop Take Aim, or Precise Attack, I mean.
If I must.
And then I can single action Killing Edge somebody, or we can do Poise to Strike here first. Yeah, we can do that, and then get a another attack. So I can Poise to Strike on who? They're all out of range, so never mind that. Killing Edge it is! Can we just gank Tazara here? Or do I try and pick off this Cabalite? I'm gonna pick off this Cabalite. Double kill! Right, you all have openings on the wrong side. You don't, though, so, die?
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Oh, you missed. I am shocked. And well, in my sights. On you.
This tedium is beneath me.
So, once she gets her next turn, she'll just pick that guy off. Zara's rushing in. She's not going to be able to reach us this turn.
Carnage.
Alright, you're going to hide.
A mere pain won't stop
Yikes.
me.
Yeah. Alright. That hurt. So, if we were to say, Bolter you, what other kind of work could we do up here? You're just not in a great position to do much work with Bolter. We could crack grenade her. That'd be funny. It's a free action. Or we advance with Argenta, because she could then dash into that cover. That's a bit risky. It's very risky. Especially since she has already taken damage. No, I think I'm going to hold the line. So any of our shots that miss... Okay, we do actually have... No, we have no chance of hitting... if we go up this way, we can...
Faith without deeds
Yeah.
is worthless. This is why I was chosen.
Okay, it's not the worst. So,
I'll do it.
we'll drop a wildfire here. Do I do a second bolter volley? It's 35% chance. I think I'm better off actually just switching to the pistol here and delivering a guaranteed crit onto Tazara. Okay, it's damage. And, yeah, we have Reckless Rush. Let's not forget that. Is anybody badly damaged enough to warrant this Chirurgeon kit here? Not yet. But I tell you what, I'm going to use it on myself just to be sure. It's a free action. That got rid of it, unfortunately. And grenade. I'm gonna throw the crack grenade. This is the right use for it. Okay, so
Let's make it quick.
2 extra action points remaining. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay, so these guys are gonna come in here and nicely block themselves up. Okay, thankfully they mostly missed. Cavalite heavy, you're a bit concerning. I'm glad you don't have a dark lance, at the very least.
Won't be easy.
Okay, you're gonna not shoot? Okay. Fine by me. Alright, well, word of the Emperor. Why don't you drop that on them?
To it.
The other one's taking a lot of fire. I'm confident that he's gonna be just fine on his own. So, he can't use Shield of the Emperor. Personal range. Okay, makes sense. Well, Iron Arm yourself.
To it.
Warp speed. Don't need to warp speed. We do not need to use that right now. So I can Death Whisper, or we'll put a opening on you first. And then I think I'm going to start this off with a nice cleave here, which is going to kill both of them.
I'm done with this one.
Oh, wow. Effective. Sadly, we can't charge. Well, now I guess it's warp speed time.
Course, Lord Captain.
That doesn't allow him to move extra, does it? No. We can go right on up here then. And we can Death Whisper this guy.
Naturally.
Okay.
I'll show you the real pain.
Can we drop a heal on anybody? No, Argenta already healed herself. Okay. Alright, well that's some of the enemies have been dealt with. Abelard engaged Tazara? Why
Tried
not,
and
right?
tested tactics are the best ones.
Okay. So, starting here, let's mark you as our sworn enemy. Let's
It will be
cautious
done.
approach. Going to drop a
At your
devastating
beck and
attack.
call.
And then we're going to charge.
It will be done.
Dodged. Damn it.
Indeed.
Wrong button. Kicker. Alright.
Victory is imminent.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. I used the wrong attack there.
My mastery is unsurpassed.
Okay, well, Abelard can probably handle this. Oh. Pirouette. That's cool.
Hold on.
Nobody escapes us.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Well, at least you're shooting your boss. Okay.
A moving
Turn on over
target
here.
lives longer.
Let's activate these turrets. Logic 100%.
My
Perfect.
pleasure.
Now we're talking. Oh, yeah. Okay. Who's getting blasted? I think it's gonna be you, Tazara. Dodged. What a little shit. Oh, we can blast her. No, we can't. Okay. Well, I can give him a turn, or I can give him a turn. No, I cannot. Can't see him. Dang. Yeah, no sense in giving... I can do Finest Hour, though, so... I could give Abelard a Finest Hour. We could give Argenta a Finest Hour. We could give various people a Finest Hour. I should probably give Abelard a Finest Hour. Or we can Orchestrated Firing Storm. Somebody. Is there anybody who we just want dead in particular? Like... Thing is, that's gonna probably trigger a bit of friendly fire onto Abelard. So let's give Abelard a turn. I got 2 action points.
You've got a problem. I've got a
And
prize.
we're gonna do something a little different with Abelard. We're gonna have him charge this one.
At your beck and call. Grey hair, sure hand.
Alright. So. End turn. Now let's use our Orchestrated Firing Storm here on Tazara. So it's gonna be like everyone shooting her.
Wanna see a trick?
And the turrets! I didn't even realize that would affect the turrets. Well,
I can do that.
yeah, I
With the
guess
right
she's dead.
incentive.
Oh, man. And Jai gets an extra turn. Well then, why don't you go on up this way? And this looks like some Splinter fun in the making. Let's just full auto get this going.
Never cross a
You
Kadbalik.
will pay for this in blood.
That's some damage. Do it again.
Never fight fair.
You're dead.
Will not submit.
Don't get too cocky.
And one more time. Unfortunately, it misses all around the board there, but that's okay. That was some work.
I can do that.
Strong
with the
point
right
that.
Incentive. I'd like to, but I can't.
Here
Okay.
we go.
Wow.
A work for a flesh crafter.
Well, at the very least, the turrets are drawing some fire here. Wow, you tanked all of that, and you did nothing because you're shooting toxic needles at a hunk of machinery. All right, Giant's a bit exposed, but she did some work, so
Let's get to it.
hopefully we can extract her. Nice. Okay.
My fury.
Oh yeah, we're doing all right here. I'm gonna move myself on over this way now. Let's see here. We've got a couple of options here. Jai, you already have forewarning, correct? You do. Great. Let's forewarn Abelard. He's in a bit of danger. And what else can we do here? I think we can drop a foreboding. It's only a foreboding on her, though. So let's actually use our abilities like so.
I won't stand for it.
Okay, we'll buff up Argenta then. I'm just gonna use this on Argenta.
I'll see to it personally.
Argenta can do all kinds of fun stuff, like, you know, shoot all of these dickheads. Sounds good to me.
As the Emperor commands, I act. None can escape the
Oh.
Emperor's judgment.
They're gone. Wow. Reload.
Doubt is for the weak. In thy
Steady
light
superiority
I
on
stand,
Argenta
and thy
because
light I
it's just
praise.
awful for everyone except us. Yeah, screw
I'll do
this
it.
guy in particular.
I will tear your heart out for this.
Okay, now it's my turn. I can shoot him. Blam! Goodbye. Another one down. Oh, quit your whining. Yeah, you have fun with that. Juliet's turn. Yeah, unfortunately we killed the target that she could have shot, but that's alright, because we're going to do some more work here. Let's drop another elusive shadow.
Xenos pet monkey.
And yeah, I mean, well, look, buddy. Die.
If I must. Only you moving. No more.
See ya. I can't shoot again, huh? Well. Me in my sights somebody here? Well, we can at least drop
I am
this.
not
That's
your
going to debuff
Xenos pet monkey.
the witch right there. Just so that we can... Okay,
This
is...
tedium is beneath me.
Yeah, we'll drop that. Precise attack. We'll put some exploits
I am not your
on you.
Xenos pet
Extra
monkey.
points here, and we got one ability left, so we can use In My Sights. Let's actually drop it on an enemy that we're not likely to kill. Like
I
you.
understand your intent.
You're a bit out of the way, so then she can shoot him next turn. Alright, Argenta is gonna run on up here.
Bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Switch to the pistol. Now we gotta reload
Faith
it. Huh?
without deeds is
Okay.
worthless.
That's alright. Shoot the witch. You could also shoot it with the flame weapon here. That could be funny. Oh, we can revel in slaughter. That sounds fun too. And here we can do that. 74% chance. It's 2 action
As
points,
the
but you know what?
Emperor
It's fine. I want to use
commands,
this
I
thing.
act. You, my
I'll
Emperor.
return the
It didn't
pain
like that.
tenfold.
Doubt
Well,
is for the
wildfire
weak.
now. pistol this one
As the
again.
Emperor commands, I act.
Still alive. It is most unfortunate. But this is what we have run and gun for. As we rectify this
Faith
problem once
without
and for all.
deeds is worthless. Each
Goodbye.
word is a prayer.
Okay. Yeah, well, Heinrichs is, you know, got these guys to deal with. This Cabalite's gonna come in here, attack Argenta.
I am a prey taker.
We're gonna actually damage that turret. It's okay.
You will pay for this in blood.
Only terror, smite your enemies.
Ow. Alright,
Scorn the pain.
yeah, get rid of that one first.
Reckoning
Goodbye.
is due.
Then let's get rid of you.
For the throne's glory. I'm done with this one.
Okay.
Whisper.
That's enough of them. Let's
I
invigorate
don't
ourselves.
object to it.
And in case anybody decides to shoot at us, we will endure anybody within iron arm range. Technically, basically everybody.
Let's
Alright.
see to it.
Well, iron arm Abelard, because why the hell not? Okay, Abelard's turn. You can get rid of that guy. You charge him. We'll need to move a little.
I've seen worse
Before we charge
battles
him.
than this in my time.
I think we charge him.
It will be done.
I'd like to get rid of that one. But Jai can get out of there. Okay, unfortunately he lived.
I will do my duty.
Yeah, that worked.
Work for a flesh crafter.
Shoot him with a gun, or do we kick him? I think I'm gonna kick him.
Indeed.
Martial arts. And he's on the ground. We could scream at him for good measure. Oh, we should have made him our sworn enemy. Do we study superiority? No, I
Victory
think I'm
is
just gonna
imminent.
endure. And that's it.
Is
Die.
that my blood?
We're gonna ignore that guy, because he's gonna get killed by,
This battlefield air
Really
is
yet.
good for my lungs.
So we can put some shots in right here. There's a chance to hit the one behind, but it's probably very, very low. So,
Wow! I want a medal for that one.
do it again. Not the best shot in the
and it is
world.
done. I can do that with the right incentive.
Okay, come on.
Pay for this in blood.
Well, blast him with the blaster then. Alright.
Call this a strike?
Didn't do quite as much damage as I would have liked. Wow. You sound like you're having fun. Then you're going to buff up Abelard and give Abelard an extra turn so that he can finish off this Cabalite right here.
You've got a problem, I've got a prize.
Okay. Chop chop.
I took care of this one.
Goodbye. Yeah. Daring breach.
Von Valancius.
For Von Valancius,
A
indeed.
tactically sound approach. Aha! An
Crunch.
exemplary strike.
Lot of pain.
So, we could shoot him with a gun,
At your beck and call.
and we can chop him.
You've unleashed my fury.
Reduced to dust.
I don't think he's unleashed your fury. I think you're just dead. But you can choose to view that however you want. Fine. Scream at that one. And let's call that a turn for him. It's pretty solid.
Am I getting paid for this?
Give yourself some temporary hit points in case somebody
Don't
blasts
get
you.
too cocky.
And then end turn. Good job, Jai.
Woe to you.
Okay, the Thrallmaster's gonna shoot Abelard as expected. He dodged that like a champ.
Awaits.
You're gonna come on over this way, right into Juliet's sights. Okay, thankfully we took the temporary hit points there. Alright, Cyrene. There's not too many enemies left, huh? There's that one still. You're, you vex me. Your mere
Don't let
existence
your guard
vexes me.
down.
We're not gonna shoot that one. That's Irliet's prey. I gotta move, oh, that's my turn, huh? Okay. Jai already has. I'm gonna give it to myself. What else can we do here? Precognition? Don't think we need to use that. Don't think we need to use much of anything here. Perfect timing, though. Prescience on anybody? We could prescience Irliet. She benefits from the stats associated with that. Yeah, we strategically moved ourselves into a position where all we can do is shoot. So, shoot is what we're gonna do.
Who, if not me? You thought twice before crossing me.
Out for this.
Okay, all enemies suffer extra damage, huh?
I'll see to it personally.
Sounds good. And... Yep. Should be fine. A waste of a turn, but it's okay. Alright, you're coming up here, interestingly enough. Really it.
No weakness is hidden from my sight.
Let's see here. Can we... If I go up here, I can shoot you. Fantastic. Because somebody needs to get rid of that one. Let's drop into cover.
If I must.
I think we can try and do this with one hit here.
This
Analyze.
tedium is beneath me.
Poised to strike. Out of range. I'll let myself use both of my attacks.
If it serves your cause.
Killing edge.
I deal
Up.
death with my hands.
You're dead.
Can't be.
I think this can be, actually.
I understand your intent.
Okay. Precise
If I
attack.
must.
And let's get some exposed weakness. You have 3 exploits on you. What do you have? You have none. I'm gonna expose weakness that one. Why not? And on the off chance you're still alive next turn, let's rectify that.
Pet monkey.
I highly doubt it'll survive that long, but you never know.
The enemies of the
Okay.
Emperor will be undone.
Reckless
I'll do
rush
it.
time. Here, would you like some fire?
As the Emperor commands, I act.
And maybe a bolt pistol
I'll
round
do
to the
it.
forehead.
Faith
Reload.
without deeds is worthless.
Switch to the bolt gun. Let's dash out of here a little. I don't think we have a good line of sight. We'll wildfire first. And we can dash if need be. Can I shoot you? 26%, huh? 95%,
I'll
huh?
do it.
Goodbye. Alright. That should do it. There's still an enemy. Ah, yeah. You still exist.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
That's disappointing. Run and gun! The tools at our disposal. Switch to the pistol. That's not the pistol. This is the pistol. Shoot him in the head.
Eradicated.
Disgrace.
Yep. That was a fun fight. God, the Drukhari are just a cool enemy to face. I enjoy all of the fights that we've had against them. So we have a Bloodthirster. I guess this is the small sword variant rather than the greater demon variant. That's probably good. Is it better than the Bloodseeker Clave? No. Though it does inflict debuffs. And its attack damage isn't much less, so I'll pick it up. We'll take it. Which armor? We don't really need that. Let's loot all of the dead. See what we can't get out of it, and then we'll level up. What do you guys have? Heavy leather armor and knives. You gotta pronounce the K in knife, you know. Real important. I'm a writer. I know these types of things. And I was a marine biologist, which makes me know these types of things even more. What does this tree have to say? The bark of the tree is covered with thin streams of dark resin similar to streaks of blood. Great. Fantastic. Cabalite Heavy, you probably have a blaster. Blast pistol, even. Shouldn't they have, like, a blaster? Or, like, a dark lance if they're heavy? That would be my, assumption. Okay.
I always have a backup plan.
Lots of dead people to be found, and some more goods as well. Can we just loot that instead of running around it? What do we got here? Ooh, lots of, Xeno artifacts. Reckon we're gonna get a lot of those. Let's level up. So we're close to the third class here. So, what can we take? We could take some lore warp. We could take some coercion. Or some more commerce. Jaya is our commerce character, though. I'm gonna take some coercion. You never know when you need that. And... yeah, guess some willpower. Argenta. I'm gonna also get the same thing, I imagine. So, extra skills. Medicae? Demolition. We'll take more demolition. No? And then... Ah, I see. Okay, agility? And then... Oh, can't take demolition, huh? Alright. Then it's gonna be Medicae. Okay. Jai Hadari. Guess that's gonna be agility. And... some... Lore Imperium. You have a pretty good Lore Imperium stat. Guess we'll make use of that. You are only getting a skill here. You can take Lore Xenos. Okay, tech use? Yeah, we'll give you Lore Xenos. Why not?
Heinrichs.
You also only get a skill, huh? So you're an assassin, probably. What for Heinrichs? Lore Xenos as well? We can't. Okay. He doesn't have good Lore Imperium. He doesn't really have good anything else except for athletics. Athletics it is, then. And Abelard. Again, it's always good to have two characters that can do all of these different things. So, toughness would be good. However, I'm actually going to take a ballistic skill. Because we do use a secondary weapon there. And we can take some carouse here with him in case, you know, somebody's got to do it. So, that's going to be all we have there. And I think, looking at the length of the episode at over an hour and 20 minutes, that's fairly long, we're going to end today's episode right here. This was quite fun. This battle was really cool. This battle for the courtyard. We took out Tazara. We also learned some interesting information here. So, apparently she thought that we were working with a Trueborn. Is that gonna be Marazai? So I believe he was called a Trueborn. We haven't been working with him. But clearly there's some sort of scheming going on between the Drukhari that has led her to think that she's being screwed over by... Could be Marazai. Otherwise she would have called it him the Ark. Although Marazai, I think, is a Drakon. But I'm not sure. Not sure how much of that I was misreading or misremembering. My guess is she's talking about him, but I could be very wrong. Marazai was one of the Drukhari that we interacted with as well. He left both of the times we encountered him. And he also had something to say to Irliet. Which, yeah. They seem to know who she is. Who Irliet is, at least, which is a bit concerning. Tazara wanted to have fun with her, which, let's make sure that doesn't happen. For all of Irliet's weirdness and strange Xeno-stoicism, I do like her, and I wish the best for her. So, let's try and prevent that from happening. Alright, guys, that's going to be all for today. Do drop this video a like if you have enjoyed it, and I will catch you all in the next one. Heritor out.